I will look at some of the basic shapes of prokaryotic cells and consider how patterns of cell division determine cellular arrangements. Most prokaryotic cells are spherical, rod-shaped, or spiraled. Spiral cells can be either stiff, spirilla, or flexible, spirochetes. The scientific names for these shapes are coccus, plural cocci, and bacillus, plural bacilli. Some round cells are not truly spherical, but they aren't rods either. We call these in-between cells coccobacilli. Some rods are curved. They are called vibrios. More rarely, prokaryotes can be other shapes, such as stars or squares. Some prokaryotic species can assume many different shapes. We say they are pleomorphic. Most prokaryotic cells divide by binary fission. Essentially, they replicate their DNA, grow to twice their original size, and then split into two equal halves. They grow and divide, grow and divide. If the two offspring separate from one another, then the cellular arrangement is single. In some species, the cells remain attached after cell division to form pairs. When cocci divide over and over again on the same plane, they form chains, which is a streptococcal arrangement. When a pair of cocci remain attached and then divide at 90 degrees to the first plane of division, they form a tetrad. If they divide once again at right angles, they form a cube of cells called a sarcina. Some cocci remain attached and randomly alter the plane of every binary fission. Such species form clusters called staphylococci. Bacilli also undergo binary fission, but they divide in only a single plane, across the cell. Thus they can form singles, pairs, or chains, streptobacilli, but they cannot form tetrads, sarcinae, or clusters. The rod-shaped cells of Corynebacterium divide by snapping division. In this genus, the cell wall has two layers. Only the inner layer forms a cross wall, the outer layer doesn't. As the offspring grow, the outer layer is stretched and finally snaps, like a green stick, breaking on one side and remaining attached on the other. The result is that the cells form a V shape, or a series of cells that lie nearly side by side, called a palisade. In summary, prokaryotic cells are usually cocci, bacilli, vibrios, stiff spirilla, or flexible spirochetes. When a coccus divides, the offspring may separate and stay single, or they may form pairs, tetrads, sarcinae, streptococci, or staphylococci. Bacilli may be singles, pairs, streptobacilli, or undergo snappy division to form V shapes and palisades.